All right, guys, welcome back to season 3, episode 2, Browns Plays podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Ryan.
All right, let's get right into it. Got a little news. There was an alert today that I saw on Buzzsprout that we hit 250,000 views.
250
250?
downloads?
250
Downloads?
downloads. That's what it
Yep.
was. Yeah, I was getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
Yeah, 250. Wow.
We'll get there one of these days. All right, let's get right into it. We got some college football. Any things changed from last time?
Some rankings jumped. Alabama
Rankings
lost.
changed, right? Yeah, because
Yeah.
Alabama lost.
Yeah. Still in the top 10, but yeah, they did lose.
Yeah.
But top 3 are the same still. Still Ohio, Indiana, A&M.
And then there were some blowouts today, right? So looks like Houston lost though today, so that's an upset. But other than that, rankings.
Texas lost again too.
So Ohio State, Indiana, A&M, Georgia moved up. Texas Tech moved up. Ole Miss moved up. Oregon moved up. And then Oklahoma moved up. Notre Dame
into the top 10.
Yeah, and then Alabama dropped to number 10. So I don't know if anything will change today because top 10 move at all. Looks like Oregon's going to beat USC.
It's a big one.
Texas throttled Arkansas. Utah losing to Kansas State. They're number 12. What else? A&M killed Samford, not Stanford, but Samford.
Yeah.
48-0. Notre Dame killed Syracuse 70-7. And Alabama took out their loss on Eastern Illinois 56-0. So I guess it's good to play those little schools after you get a beat, right?
Probably.
Michigan, 3 Michigan fans beat Maryland. When is that Michigan-Ohio State game?
Isn't it next week?
Up. Is it next week?
For us, I think it's next week. Yeah, it's the 29th. Last game of the year. Biggest game of the year.
Yeah, it is next week. And why is it a 9 a.m. game? I never understand those. Why is that a morning game? You don't
They're
think
always
that
in
would
the
be
morning.
like
They never play them at night. They always play the Ohio State Michigan games in the morning.
Yeah, but why though? That's a big game.
It's a big game.
I'd rather that be a primetime game than, well, because you got Notre Dame, ESPN in the evening, because that's always an evening game, right?
Yeah.
But like Georgia Tech, I don't know.
But rivalry week's always a good week.
Yeah.
Indiana,
Texas
Purdue's
A&M,
playing.
Texas. So, there could be some upsets next week. But
there could. That's a big Texas game, too.
Yeah. I still don't see Michigan beating Ohio State, but we'll see.
I don't see it either, but, dude, you never know. You just never know.
For his job's sake and for all the chatter to go away.
They always beat him.
I hope he wins it. But all right, anything else college football? Yeah, we're coming down to next week's the last week?
Yeah, next week's the last week, so
yeah.
Went by fast.
It did go. This football, we were talking about the other days, like the football season's kind of flown by, right?
Both college and
pro,
yeah.
All right. What do we got? NFL news. What do we got?
There are a lot of injuries last week. A lot of injuries happened last week. Joe Burrow not playing this week, but
still
inching back.
Playing, right?
Yeah, but inching back.
What about the Buffalo loss to Texans?
Shout out D'Amico, had that team ready to play defense, and they had.
That's two bad losses though for Buffalo.
It's 2 bad losses for Buffalo, and Josh Allen was running for his life pretty much the entire game. What did they sack him 8 times? 8 sacks against Josh Allen is insane, because he never gets sacked. So that's pretty impressive. But yeah, big win for Texas or for Houston. They're fighting. They're and that was
6-5. So
that was with no CJ.
Yeah, no CJ. That was with
he had a concussion.
Davis
Mills.
Davis Mills.
Yeah, so no CJ. I think Nico Collins. Maybe he went back in, but he got out. That was a big win on a Thursday night game.
Yeah. So and no one kind of had that Thursday night game as like a. I didn't think it was going to be a close game. I mean, I didn't have it on the prime TV, so I was like,
Yeah, Buffalo shouldn't have
okay,
lost that.
yeah. I mean,
But they just haven't.
on paper, it looked like a route and easy win for
But
Buffalo.
number
So
one secondary, dude.
yeah.
It's the best secondary in the league.
So AFC East, you got New England 9-2, Buffalo 7-4, Miami 4-7, and the Jets 2-8. So, I mean, you got New England first place, Drake May, right?
Drake May. Drake
So,
May.
yeah, that's two bad losses for Buffalo. Um, so in the North, you got Pittsburgh 6-4, Baltimore 5-5, Cincy 3-7, and then Cleveland 2-8. So I think you're kind
Baltimore.
of, yeah. I mean,
Watch out, man.
you get
Watch out.
Lamar back, and
They're getting
if Pittsburgh
healthier.
happens to sputter a little, I mean
Yeah.
that's going to be
And
close. I
now
mean it's
Aaron
only
Rodgers has a broken hand,
yeah.
too.
So who knows how that's going to go? AFC South with Danny Dimes leading the way, 8-2. Jacksonville 6-4, Houston 6-5, and Tennessee 1-9.
Yeah.
So
It's a good
I
little
mean,
three headed
yeah,
fight
I
right
wouldn't
there.
rule Jacksonville and Houston out yet. So I mean, yeah. AFC West, you got Denver 9-2, Chargers 7-4, Kansas City 5-5, and Vegas 2-8.
Yeah, what about Denver? Big win against the Chiefs
Denver,
last week.
Denver.
And that is setting them up to run away with it,
I mean, it's not
possibly.
pretty, but I mean, it's effective. I mean, they're winning games.
It's not
I
pretty at
mean,
all, but dude, they're winning,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
They're definitely winning games. And
And
Chiefs,
then
what about the Chiefs?
I don't, I'm not.
Listen, they just want to
I'm
get in.
yeah. I mean, it's one of those teams that they want to get in, and you don't want to play them when they do get in. So it's just like, can they just get in, and then we'll see what happens from
That
there.
was a
But
statement win for
you
Denver.
know, I'm not counting Casey out of it yet.
No, me neither.
So AFC East, you got Philadelphia 8-2, Dallas 4-5, Washington 3-8, and then the Giants at 2-9. Giants made a coaching move. I think that's obviously, it looks like Philadelphia's to lose on that one. So
Without question.
yeah, NFC North, first place, Chicago Bears.
I know. Big win last week.
Chicago Bears 7-3. You got Green Bay 6-3-1, Detroit 6-4, and Minnesota 4-6. So yeah, I mean they're scraping by and getting some wins. I mean, good God, but I mean that schedule. I mean, it should be 7-2 or 8-2 because the bad loss against Jacksonville or Baltimore when Lamar wasn't playing. But like we talked about last time, it could be a field goal going the other way, and it could be
Yeah, this time last
four
year
and
you
six.
lost all those
So
close games.
yeah,
So
yeah. So they're squeaking them out right now. So I would, if we could have some not nail biter games, that would be great. But
yeah, but your
Caleb
schedule
Williams is,
sucks.
yeah. I mean, it's not getting any softer, that's for sure. But Caleb Williams, he's answering the bell. I mean, he's scrambling, he's making it work. But uh, NFC South, you got Tampa Bay 6-4, Carolina 6-5, Atlanta 3-7, and New Orleans 2-8.
I still
So
think
what are you
that's
more
Tampa's.
surprised about? Are you surprised about Tampa Bay only being 6-4, or Carolina being right there at 6-5?
No, because Tampa's lost some close games against some tough teams. So I'm not surprised by Tampa. I figured they were going to take that division.
Yeah, but being
Carolina
Carolina
being,
just being right there, a half game out, pretty
yeah,
much,
they're
or what?
right there. They're
Not even.
also that's an ugly winning team. They also win some ugly games, and now Bryce Young's out. So
Yeah.
Andy Dalton we trust.
Oh
Let's see
boy.
about that.
Yeah, we'll see. NFC West, you got the Rams 8-2, Seattle 7-3, Niners 7-4, Arizona 3-7. So it looks like a
Yeah,
three race team right there. But I mean, Rams look pretty good though. So
dude, they look like the best team in the league.
who's your MVP right now?
I would go with Jonathan Taylor, and then I would go Matt Stafford.
Drake May in there too at all? Or
Drake May's in there, but I
yeah,
think Matt Stafford has faced tougher competition. And I think he's
yeah.
playing a little better.
So you would put Jonathan Taylor over Stafford?
I would put Jonathan Taylor right now over everyone. Dude, he's got 17 touchdowns, and we are 11 weeks in.
Matthew Stafford's 37 years old and he's leading that
No, I
team.
listen. I know, but who would have thought Indy was going to be this? They don't have
Yeah.
this record without Jonathan Taylor.
No. I mean,
He's been a
that's you could
monster.
definitely say that's making Daniel Jones look a little better.
It helps.
He's
Yeah,
he's got a running game that he can go to. So yeah,
yeah.
no. All right, anything else NFL?
Well, you mentioned Giants coach Brian
Yeah,
Dable's out of there,
yeah,
probably a year or two overdue. Let's be
probably.
honest.
Yeah,
Um,
I think
but
it stemmed from that Bears game, where he didn't call a timeout or something, or some
yeah,
bad timing management or something like that,
yeah,
and that just kind of set everything off. So,
yeah.
um,
But yeah, he's done. So there's that, and then some Niners news, which we'll talk about, so we can wait for it. But guys are getting healthy. Watch out.
I mean,
Offense is finally back.
you get some, well, Niners news. What about Brandon Ayuk? Are we talking
That's
about
what
that
I was
now, or
saying.
we'll
It'll
talk about
wait.
that later?
Yeah.
Okay. So tomorrow you got Pittsburgh at Chicago. So that's, I mean, you got your two number ones there,
Yeah, but
right?
you should win that.
We should, but
There's no
again,
Aaron Rodgers, so you don't have to worry about your dad coming home.
we should. Oh God,
So you should win that.
I don't want him tripping on the sideline saying we still own you, even
Well,
without me
don't
there.
lose. Don't lose.
New England at Cincinnati, Giants at Detroit, Minnesota at Green Bay, which could be a good one. Uh,
Yeah, but
Minnesota, I don't know. I mean,
they're
JJ McCarthy,
dude,
is he?
JJ McCarthy. Oh, that is ugly,
Uh,
ugly. And that's a bad situation too.
yeah. Seattle at Tennessee. I mean, you think Seattle should
Blowout.
probably win that one pretty easily. Indy at KC.
Good little. That'll be a good
That's
little game.
a good little test for both teams, right?
Yeah,
So, you think KC probably needs to win that a little more than Indy does right now,
they
but
have to, dude. They have to.
Jets at Baltimore, Cleveland at Vegas. Ugh.
But what about Shador? Shador finally. I mean, it was ugly, but
Yeah, but it was ugly. But
what
I
do
mean,
you
what do you expect?
what are you gonna blame the third
Yeah,
string quarterback for coming in the middle of the game? You know,
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. I
and
mean,
facing Baltimore.
yeah, no, I don't think you can. I mean, everyone's going to take that, for what it's worth. But I mean, I just think that's a quick little snapshot of, how much reps is he getting during the week and all that other kind of stuff. But let's see how he does this week against,
Yeah,
a full week of
full
practice,
week of practice. Yeah,
as QB1 and against, I mean, you think against Las Vegas, he should probably fare okay, you would think, right? So, but let's see. Jacksonville, Arizona, Philadelphia, Dallas. I mean, that's always a good one.
big
Atlanta,
rivalry.
New
Yeah,
Orleans, and then Tampa Bay at the Rams Sunday night game.
yeah,
Um, and then
good game.
Monday you got Carolina at San Francisco.
Yeah, we should crush them.
On paper, should be crushing, right?
You would
So
hope.
Denver, Miami, Chargers, and Washington have a bye for this week. So all right, what else we got? Anything else? NFL, MLB,
Yeah, little winter meetings,
winter
little
meetings. Yep.
contract stuff going on, little things happening. Nothing crazy though.
No,
But
I
we got
mean,
some
like
like
we signed
non-tenders.
some
A lot
non-tenders.
of qualifying offers got signed this year.
Well, Shota picked up that qualifying offer for 22 million. So I
Because
mean,
guys are thinking next year we're not playing baseball
yeah,
possibly.
and
So
that's
you're
what I
eating up a
said.
22 mil.
I, and they were even saying that he might come back anyway, and then maybe renegotiate that contract for like a 2-year thing instead of just, you know. But yeah, I figured he was going to take the qualifying offer because I don't know if he was going to get more than 22 out there somewhere else.
I still
But
think you guys I still see no reason to not have Shota. Yes, he gives up a lot of home runs,
you
but
can have him. I just don't think he's got to be your top three. I think you got to go get a Michael King or Dylan Cease.
I like a 3 though. I like him as a third option.
So
As a 3 was he a career 3 something ERA guy? I
yeah,
like that as my number 3.
33 or something like
I would
that.
take
So,
that. I don't want him taking the ball game 1 of the postseason, but um I like him as a third option. So I don't mind Shota being back for you guys. I think obviously you need pitching. So I don't mind Shota. But what about Glaber? I didn't think Glaber would sign that qualifying because I thought he would get money because there are teams that I thought would pay him for sure.
Did
Like
he accept the qualifying?
he accepted the qualifying. Yeah,
Did he
Glaber's going
really?
back to Detroit.
Huh.
Trent Grisham also went back to New York. I've seen Yankees fans are not thrilled with Trent Grisham taking that offer. He had a decent year, but Trent Grisham isn't worth $22 million, respectfully. But yeah, so we'll see.
We did make a signing. We signed relief Matten,
Yeah, Phil
2 year
Matten.
deal
Yeah, I
from
saw
the
that.
Rangers.
I saw
So
that.
he's got a good
Speak.
career ERA. So I mean, but
You can never
I
have
don't
too much
know.
pitching.
Yeah, I mean,
But speaking of
uh,
Rangers, non-tenders to Adolis Garcia
yeah,
and
that was a
Jonah
big one.
Heim.
Yeah,
So it's weird what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. And then there's rumors of trading Corey too.
really. I didn't
So
hear that one.
maybe rinsing the club. Who knows?
Hmm. Well, you get a new coach, and now you're just gonna blow everything up. That's always great.
I guess, dude. I
So,
don't know.
what else? Did
That
we
was
talk about MVP last time?
no, because it didn't get announced until this past week. So
Okay, so let's talk about MVP. So,
yeah, Aaron Judge, Shohei, no surprise, obviously.
okay, it was unanimous, right? I
Yeah,
believe. Yeah,
4, dude. That's 4 MVPs now,
yeah, yeah.
and he might not stop
I don't know how you take it away from him. I mean,
as long as he's pitching. Even when he's not pitching, he's hitting 50 home runs and stealing 50 bags. So who's outperforming that?
yeah.
You
Good
know.
luck.
And then American League, ugh, I felt bad for Cal. I did feel bad for Cal because you hit
Yeah, but
60
Cal
home
would
runs as
have
a
to.
catcher.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's just not the home runs, though, right?
It's
You,
not just the home runs.
you know,
Dude, Aaron Judge is the clear better offensive player in every single category. And Aaron Judge still had 50 home runs this year.
yeah, yeah. And he's playing the outfield, so I mean, it's not like he's just DHing or anything like that.
No,
So
he's playing the field.
you know, but I don't know how you take it from him, though. I mean, who has a better year than Cal, and you know, next year,
Any,
or you know,
I think if
how,
Cal was NL, he wins that award.
you think he beats Shohei?
I think he would beat Shohei just because Shohei
Wow.
didn't pitch that much. I think he would
Okay.
have taken it from Shohei if he was in the NL.
So what do you got to do to beat out Judge?
Hit 350 and hit 50 home runs.
Be a triple crown, I guess.
Probably. But dude, he was one away from winning that triple crown.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's what you got to do, right? I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. I don't know. Cy Young. Did we talk Cy Young too? I
Nope.
think. Oh, we didn't. Okay. So Scooble,
Skubal and Skeens. Yeah, Skubal.
Skeens.
Skubal was close. I did think that one was close. I wasn't totally sure if they were going to go Crochet or Skubal, but then I kind of figured they would go Scoobs. I would have picked Scoobs. And I mean, good time to do it. Good time to do it. You have one more year. You went back to back Cy Youngs. You'll be in the mix probably next year if he stays healthy.
Yeah, that's not going to hurt his pocketbook at all.
No,
So,
that's going to be an expensive contract.
yeah.
So
Just keep adding to the dollars.
and then Paul
That's
Skeens.
that's just another zero at the end of the contract. So
Yep. And then Skeens in his first full year really was dominant. Sub 2 ERA. I didn't think anybody else deserved that award over Skeens in the NL.
No.
You know, so
Did we talk? What about rookie? ROI?
I don't think we talked rookie of the years yet. That was Nick Kurtz, Drake Baldwin. I think if Cade Horton played consistently in the first half and then finished the second half, he would have taken it. But Drake Baldwin, he's a catcher, and he had a really good year as a catcher.
What was his stats?
I think he hit like 270 with 18 home runs. Rookie catcher, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So you take that, and then Nick Kurtz obviously was going to steal that award.
Yeah, yeah. So no, I mean, I figured Cade not finishing the season was gonna hurt him a little, but I still thought, me being a homer would have liked to seen it because he was pretty dominating. So
he was damn good in that second half.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
But hopefully next year Craig might take him off the leash a little and let him pitch a little longer than say 5 innings.
It's the other thing. Yeah. Why was he because he was
And it's
constantly
just
going 5 innings, and they were
because
five
pitch
shutouts
count and
though.
just kind of just watching him because it's his first full long season, which I get,
I guess it
but
technically didn't work because he ended up
yeah,
getting hurt
well, yeah,
anyways. So
yeah. So, but all right, anything else MLB? I mean, yeah, I would like to get the frenzy of just signings, but I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if it's Tucker moves and then everyone else moves, or because I mean, you got some big names. You got Tucker, you got Bichette, you got Bellinger,
Forbes,
Schwarber, Alonso. I mean,
Cease, yeah,
yes, yeah. I mean, there's some big names out there. So I mean, I don't know who's waiting for I guess Tucker's the big domino, right? I guess he's the
that's the number one.
yeah.
That's the number one. He's gonna get the biggest contract. Yeah, that's number one.
So maybe everyone's just kind of waiting to see where he goes, and then everyone else will fall in
Why?
line. But
Why are we waiting? Just go
yeah, I
to the
don't know.
Dodgers and
Just
leave me alone.
go to the Yankees and just get out of.
I
That way we
hate
don't
this
have to
time of
face them.
year because it says teams rumored in there, San Francisco Giants, and
Yeah, I
never get
know. You
them.
get your hopes
So
up, and
go to the Dodgers. I hate it. I hate it at least with you guys. Very rarely are you rumored with anybody.
no,
So
I mean we get some rumors about like the Dylan Cease or the Michael King thing, but other than that, no really for hitters wise. I mean,
no.
you know,
So yeah, we'll see him
they
on the
keep
Dodgers.
they keep hinting at like Schwarb's going to Cincy just because he's from Ohio,
And
but I
in
mean,
70 home runs there.
yeah,
Jesus.
good God. But I mean, I could see him going back to Boston. I could see him going back to Philadelphia. So
Yeah.
where's Pete Alonso go though?
I could see him going to Boston.
That's what I saw too. Was like Boston needs a first base
They
or
need a first
DH
baseman. I could see
first
them
baseman.
taking
Yeah,
Pete and paying for him.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, and there's trade rumors too. There's a lot of trade rumors. Jaron Duran, speaking of which, on Boston, that outfield's crowded, and that's a good trade piece. You could trade him. I would take him. So
Yeah, but what do they need? Do they need pitching?
they need corners and pitching. Yeah, because Bregman's gone,
Well, there's
or
another
for
one.
now
Where's
at
Bregman?
least.
Yeah, where's Bregman go?
Yeah, Yankees.
Yankees could use him.
I bet the Yankees will go all out for Breggs. Yeah, I could see it. Um, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Japanese guys too. A
Oh
lot of
yeah,
Japanese
yeah,
guys are posted. Some big
yeah,
names. So we'll see. I know I want the pitcher. So
yeah.
we'll see.
So yeah, just kind of wait and see. It's all about the rumors. So all right, NBA. What do we got for NBA?
Yeah, I mean, what are we? 12 games in. I think we're about 12 games in.
Yeah, big news NBA wise. Like Steph, you know, is on his own, cutting the ties with Under Armour.
Yeah, Steph left Under Armour. But he still has his brand. So
He still has his brand, but where does he go? Where do you think he goes? You think he
Steph
goes
Curry.
back to Nike?
I don't think he'll ever go back to Nike.
You don't think he'd go back to Nike?
I think he's upset about the disrespect still when they initially pitched to him. So I could see him going to like Adidas or something like
Really?
that. Yeah.
Huh.
But I don't know. I mean, he's Steph Curry. He can do whatever he wants. Everybody will want him, right? And we're like 15, 16 games in this season.
I don't know.
But
I just have a feeling of him going back to Nike.
it'd be cool. Nike would love it for
You
sure.
know,
I bet his brand would love it too.
it's just I don't. I mean, Adidas is great. All the other brands are great, but I don't know. You think about Nike and basketball. I mean, there's the Kobe, there's Jordan, LeBron, oh
KD,
KD, just on and on. So I mean, it's just I don't know.
yeah.
I just don't see like a Reebok or Puma or New Balance, signing them.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
But like Adidas got Anthony Edwards, which was a big pull. So who knows? They might get him. They might get him. But I mean, I'll tell you this, I bet Nike's presentation will be a hell of a lot better than it was the first time. So
So hopefully yeah, but I bet it's going to probably cost them twice as much more than it would have now.
they're not going to care. They're going to make
No,
it back,
absolutely, yeah, no.
you know.
But I mean, Steph's not going to do a friendly deal, I'm sure either.
No,
So,
and he shouldn't. He
you know.
shouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a free agent now in every like shoes, golf clubs, because he's gone away from Callaway
Yeah,
too.
he left
So
Callaway.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's having a little midlife crisis right now, I guess. Um,
or or a blessing,
or yeah, he's going to the highest bidder, I guess too. So I mean, yeah, good for
all
him.
while dropping 40 still.
Yeah, no, and he's playing well right now too, right?
Damn well. I mean, the
So
team's not really, but they're 500. But
yeah, they just don't have
that's
enough
what I expected.
scoring. It's just it's the score. They don't have
They don't
that
have
big
size
three.
either. They have
You
no
know,
size. They are
if
so
Butler's not
small.
scoring, and then it's just Steph, and then who else is scoring? You can't rely on
Yeah.
Draymond Green to score.
No.
You know,
Pajemski's
Pazensky's not,
no good.
the big scorer.
Kaminga's
I
not
mean, Al
consistent.
Harford's not a big scorer. I mean, those are just bonus points, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they need that other big scorer, and it's going to be too much for Steph
They
in the
needed
long
to
run.
trade for Laurie Markkinen. They needed to do that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Now his price is through the roof, and it's Danny Ainge too. So you're not going to get a good deal. But theoretically, that's who they should be going
Well, I
for.
saw a thing about John Morant being on the trading block.
Yeah, Jaw's on the trading block, but I don't see. Well, Steph could play with anybody, so I don't care about that. But I don't know how Jaw molds into that with Jimmy and Steph there.
I don't
And then
know. I mean,
Draymond also, that's two personalities right there that you're going to have to deal with as well. Well,
you
three if
need
you
you
include
need a
Jimmy.
scorer though.
Yeah.
Because how many points is Jimmy averaging?
I mean, I think Jimmy's doing his thing, but Jimmy doesn't care about the regular season. Jimmy's thinking full blown. Yeah, Jimmy's averaging 25 and 5. That's
20?
just what he does.
Okay.
Um, but Jimmy's thinking about get me into April, April and May. Um, that's what he's thinking about. But I mean, right now they're 9-9, and it's a tough West.
Yeah, you see, Chris
So
Paul says he's retiring at the end. This is going to be his last year. So,
yeah, Chris Paul with the Clippers in crisis a little bit right now.
well, yeah, but you got James Harden dropping 50 on
Clipper
Charlotte.
record.
Um,
40-year-old dropping 55. But dude, what about, we have to talk about this. What about the Detroit Pistons, man?
well, I was going to say because last time we talked, there was I think there was a team that we were talking about that was number 1 or number 2, and that was the Chicago Bulls. Now they're 8-7, so number 9. I
Yeah, that
warned
went
you
as
guys. I warned you guys. Give it
that
a
went as
week,
expected.
and there
Yeah.
it is. So yeah, Detroit 13-2. Dude, like 2 years ago, this team was the worst team in basketball or any basketball organization, right? I mean, for them to turn around, I mean, last year they had a great year, and now this year they're 13-2. It's just like, holy
Dude.
smokes.
And
So
Cade, dude. What about Cade? Cade
yeah,
Cunningham averaging 27 and 10, leading the way. They're just tough. They're a tough team. On both ends of the floor, they're tough.
young, tough.
They're young. They
I
don't
mean,
they don't
they're
allow
just like,
anyone to score.
I mean, they're like a OKC, right? I mean,
Right?
yeah. I
Like
mean,
they're tough. So I like what I see from Detroit. I liked what I saw last year from Detroit.
I
Even
thought
in,
I thought last year was a good stepping stone for him.
even in
So
the
yeah.
playoffs with Detroit, I liked what I
Oh,
saw from them. They fought hard. They play hard. So we'll see. Let's see if
so
they can keep it up.
you got Detroit, you got Toronto 11-5, Cleveland at 11-6,
What about Toronto?
Miami 10-6, Knicks at 9-6, and Sixers at 9-6.
Yeah. I
So
like this year we're seeing a lot of real good rookie play. We're seeing some good rookies play. VJ Edgecombe in Philadelphia is playing like a dog right now. And then obviously
Maxi's
in the
having a good
West,
year for Philadelphia too. So
Maxi's been crazy. He's been their
yeah,
best player.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I like the East too. The East is pretty open as well.
Yeah,
That's going to
number
be a
7,
tough
you got
conference.
Orlando 10-7, Atlanta 9-7, Chicago 8-7, and then Milwaukee at number 10 at 8-8.
Even Boston's 8-8 too, though.
Boston's 8-8, so yeah, they're right there.
Yeah,
So, and then out in the West, you got OKC 16-1, Denver
ridiculous.
12-3, LA Lakers 11-4. This is without LeBron.
Yeah, he came back first
Yeah,
game earlier this week.
San Antonio 11-4, Houston 10-4, Phoenix 10-6. So out of that top 6, that's probably. Are you
Surprised about Phoenix.
surprised? Are you surprised
Phoenix,
about
I did
Phoenix?
not think would be 10-6 whatsoever.
Okay.
Devin Booker is doing everything in his power to drag that team along now that there's no more scores on that team. So
And then you got Minnesota 10-6, Golden State at number 8 at 9-9. It looks like
Yeah.
Portland 7-8, and then Utah at number 10 at 5-10.
Yeah.
And
Utah's
then you
tough
get
though. They can score.
Memphis Clippers, Dallas, dude, Clay Thompson,
Yeah.
dude.
Dallas is in shambles.
What do you do with a Clay Thompson? And then you got Sacramento too. But I mean, now Sabonis is out for
Yeah.
what, 4 weeks?
Yeah.
So that doesn't help
At
him.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. I mean,
Just
what are
suffering.
you guys? Yeah, what are you guys doing at 3-13? So
Yeah, I mean they have guys that's 3 guys they should be. No, they have 4 because Keon Ellis too is a good
yeah,
player.
they've got some scorers. So to be 3-13,
They have people to trade for sure.
yeah.
Um, and then yeah, Dallas is just in shambles. Dallas is in shambles. I know they're calling for Nico's head, literally because he's already fired. But poor guy, I can imagine those hate messages are pretty horrific. But yeah, Dallas, they can't score. They just can't score at all.
Well, dude, you got Clay Thompson averaging what, like under? I mean, he had 5 points the other night.
And he's shooting under 30% from 3.
Yeah, you know.
Anthony Davis can't stay on the court.
No.
And then Cooper Flagg is a rookie and he's trying to do it all, but he can't do it all as a rookie. And then the rest of the guys just can't score like that. So they might be trading some stuff too.
They could definitely be in trouble. So
I heard rumors about Anthony Davis getting traded back to the Lakers. Could you imagine that?
I saw that. Oh God.
Could you imagine that? That would
Mark
be
Cuban
ridiculous.
better take that team back over and do something.
Well, I think he stepped in. He's like, that's not happening.
I saw something about he's stepping in and
Yeah.
But yeah, that's dude. If they go and get AD back,
Dude,
that's just
imagine Pelinka, dude.
Oh God.
Imagine Rob doing that. Speaking of Lakers, though, some front office moves. We fired both of the Bus kids.
brothers. Yeah,
they're gone. And now we're pretty much bringing in the Dodgers. We're bringing in Farhan and Andrew Friedman. Which, I mean, look at the Dodgers. You're not going to complain, right? So I think let's do it.
But I mean, once Genie kind of sold, that the stake of it, you kind of see that happening, right?
Yeah, dude. But like, you think about it. In the last, what are we on now? In the last 15 years, we've won 1 championship.
Yeah, but is that because of the Bus brothers?
It doesn't help. We've had bad contracts. We've had bad teams. We've been lottery teams throughout those 10 years.
But Rob Pelinka comes out smelling like roses?
Well, Rob wasn't there for that. He was only there at the start of when LeBron came in. Remember, Magic left, Rob came in. And that was really the LeBron era that we're in now. / Luka.
But you've also had a coaching carousel too.
I mean, I've had a coaching. Well, that's changing now too. JJ's locked in, so yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff, but I like a little switch up.
Bus brothers are scouting. I mean, they're not they got nothing to do with the coaching carousel, so you can't blame them on that. So I mean,
drafts and trades, right?
Yeah,
that's all you blame them for.
They're finding like the Austin Reeves, and I guess if you want to, Brawny, that would be but it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know.
Some movement.
Yeah,
but I like what I see. I
mean, they got a good record right now, and they're playing well. So I mean,
playing damn well. Luka's an MVP looking like.
We'll see.
So yeah.
All right. Anything else in NBA? Are they still doing the
Cup is still happening.
Cup is still happening. Okay.
Who was it? It was I think it was the Raptors who clinched the first. Not the first, but we're the first team to clinch the second round. So, Raptors playing good ball out of nowhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to tell you who's on that team.
Scotty Barnes, led by Scotty Barnes.
Yeah,
he's taking care of business. So, shout out to Scotty. I think they set up Pirtle, big guy, who's from San Antonio, big white guy. He's doing his thing. So, they're tough.
All right. Anything else NBA? We talked about NCAA. College basketball, you got that going on. We really don't kind of get into it until February, March, I guess. It's in season, so it's just like, okay, you know. What else? W.
New
There was a
coach.
there was a couple contracts going, or about the you know their compensation, but I guess the last one, players kind of scoffed at it a little. So,
What about Liberty?
still no resolution. Yeah, Liberty hired a coach, right?
Golden State's assistant coach.
Yeah.
It's a good little hire. So we'll see how that works out.
And then golf. What do we got? Golf? Any golf news?
No, not really.
There's some golf news right now, but like people are trying to keep their card for next year.
Yeah, there's
You
not
know,
like
yeah.
really any golf happening. They're in off season. Um,
You got like the Matt Kuchars of the world trying to save his job for next year, so to get
right.
full exemption. What did he say on an interview? He's like, I haven't been fired for a job in like 19 years, so hopefully I don't have to try to find another one. But yeah.
Well, he's not going to need another job. He's made plenty of money,
Oh yeah, he's made
so he's
enough. But I
fine.
mean, you try to get in that what top 125 or top 100, I think it is, where
Yeah, something like that.
you get the automatic bids. What else? F1. Are they down in Vegas right now?
They're in Vegas this weekend. Yep, three more races left of the season. It's a nice little title race. For the drivers, constructors is done. That's been wrapped up by McLaren, but the drivers and McLaren drivers, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, even Max is still kind of flirting around, but I think he's out of it now
I
after the
saw
last
something
race.
about Vegas. There's another incident with like a
Potholes.
manhole cover or something like that
Yeah,
popping up or something.
yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Same old,
So
same old.
yeah. What about tennis?
Tennis
LPGA.
is tennis. We just had the ATP finals. Yannick Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz. Yannick got him. He closed it down. He went back to back in the ATP finals. So
Jeez.
um, it'll be those two for the rest of our lives. Pretty much for the next 20 years, those two will be
Yeah.
fighting each other.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
it'll be good.
So in LPGA, they're doing like the CME Championship or something right now, and I think it's in Florida. So,
Okay.
because I thought they were done, but I know like Nelly was like 2 or 3 right now. So she had a little birdie barrage yesterday that put her in, but I think her round today put her in solo second. So,
There you go.
um, they just had the Annika last week, I think it
Yeah.
was. So, you get the pro ams with CC, so Sophie Cunningham lining one into a guy.
Yeah. Keep your head on a swivel, man.
No one's safe. So, all right, what else sports wise? Anything else sports? Did we miss anything? Obviously, there's no NASCAR.
Hockey. Hockey's going on right
Hockey,
now.
hockey is going on. Yep.
Ovechkin just doing whatever he does for the last 50 years, however long he's been in the league. But yeah, I mean, hockey's in full swing, but we don't ever watch it until April, May.
No, again, not until it gets closer to playoffs on that one. So, all right. Entertainment news. What do we got for entertainment news?
Nothing really.
Yeah, it's been kind of quiet the last 2 weeks since we talked last,
Yeah,
entertainment
I don't
wise,
think
right?
anything's really going on.
You get the holiday season, so like the fall, shows are probably starting to end because those will
Yeah,
come
the
back in
hiatus will
January,
start.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
You get like award shows will start coming into gear too, the nominations and stuff like that, but we have time still.
was it the Grammys that did we talk about the Grammys?
Yeah, Grammys were already a couple weeks ago that we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we did talk about that. Okay. Um, yeah, not much entertainment news that I've seen either, huh? Um, no, no dirt, no nothing. Let me check TMZ real quick and see if there was anything good.
Best source out there.
um, yeah, no, they're definitely struggling for news. Yeah, nothing really. Jeez. Okay. All right. Well, what about got to be better? I think I only have like one.
Yeah, I don't have many.
Yeah.
I got a couple. They're all football related as of now. Brandon Ayuk, goodbye. So that situation is a
Yeah, but
disaster.
what was the so he was holding out, right?
Holding out. He was hurt and then holding out, and then he didn't show up to anything. So then they removed his guarantees. So now he'll be released at the end of the year.
Was he even playing?
No, he was coming back from being hurt, and then he's just been sitting because this whole issue. So he's gone at the end of the year. That's good.
Yeah, you need to move on from that.
Juwan Jennings will be gone at the end of the year too. Both of those guys, their egos have spiked since the last
But
couple of
Jennings, I
years.
thought Jennings was a good player.
Jennings is a good. They're both good players. Jennings is a good player, but the ego that they have obtained, thinking that they are at the same level as George and Christian, and that's just not the case. Now, and Brandon Ayuk got paid too, mind you. He already got paid. And then Juwan Jennings wants the same thing as Brandon Ayuk. Juwan Jennings can't stay on the field either. So he'll be gone. But yeah, Brandon Ayuk, dude. If you are in a dispute, be in a dispute, but show up to your meetings at least. Like you're required to do that. Show up to your meetings, especially when you've already gotten paid. So he's on there. The next one, Jamar Chase.
He was on my list.
I don't know why we're spitting at guys. I'm
And
glad Jalen Ramsey
And why are
threw a
you
punch.
saying that you didn't spit?
Yeah, when we see it.
Clearly there's video of saliva being launched from your mouth at the
Clearly.
direction of
Jalen Ramsey. As clear as day.
That's just, I mean,
he got suspended, so that's good.
I think at that point you got to own that because you know there's video, right? So I mean, for you to come out and say, "Oh, I never spit on no one," and blah blah blah, that's just not going to work now these days. Everyone's got a cell phone. You know, NFL has
thousands of cameras everywhere.
8D or 4K or whatever it is. Yeah, you can't pick your nose without someone seeing it. So I mean, to think that you can get away and say, "Oh yeah, I didn't spit on him."
Yeah.
Nice try.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I think he already got suspended, but what are we doing spitting on people? I would have rathered him gone and slapped Jalen Ramsey because I think spitting is just disgusting.
Well, what do you think about Ramsey getting fined $14,000 for the NFL by that?
We can't punch people. I mean, I'm glad that he punched him.
But you get spit on.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah,
I would have done the same thing. I mean, but you still have to fine him.
What do you do as a man? I mean, you're not taking that.
No. So, I agree. I would have hit him too. But we can't endorse punching either. They're gonna fine him always.
But again, they've had their helmets on too. So is it really like
no? It's stupid. I don't really understand why they do it.
If anything, he's probably going to break his hand or something. Yeah. But I mean, it's just I mean, you spit on someone like that, then you know what? Yeah, absolutely. So, and I'm sure Jalen Ramsey's fine for paying a $14,000 fine, but
he doesn't care. That's why I didn't put
get
him on
what
my
the
list.
NFL's trying to do, but I mean, that's just
they're still disciplined. You don't want to endorse punching.
Yeah, but what happened to Chase? Did Chase get what did he get?
Suspended. He got suspended
for what?
For a game.
For one game.
Yeah, that's fair though.
Fine too, or no? So
I don't
does
know.
he still get paid? So he gets a week off?
No. Because I think when you get suspended, it's no pay.
No pay?
I think you lose your cash. Right. Yeah, for that week. But all right. Yeah, I didn't put Jalen Ramsey on here. He didn't deserve to be. I would have hit him too. But Jamar Chase for sure, bro. What do we can't spit and then lie about it? That's crazy.
Yeah. No, I thought that was definitely bad. No matter what even started that.
I don't know. I didn't even see what was going on to where. Yeah. I mean, everybody fights Jalen Ramsey. There's that, but I don't know. I don't know what happened, but that's just crazy. But those were my two. Those are the only ones that I had.
What else did I have? That might have been it, really, that I had too, was on that one. Well, what about the Internet Classic? We kind of talked about this last time. So Portnoy, now he's coming out saying, it's going to happen again for next year. And he's wanting a $10 million purse for next year.
Yeah.
So it's going to go from 1 million to 10 million. But he's got a bunch of, sponsors. I mean, this one took off, right? So, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a money thing, but how do you get into that is my thing.
Like qualify?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
well,
how does he pick those people?
based off of popularity, what they're doing online, whatever. That's probably how it went
But we
this
kind of
last time.
mentioned this before. There's some people on there is like, why are they on there? And then there's like some players like, why aren't they on there? Type of deal. So, you
Yeah,
know,
I mean, I'm sure there were scheduling issues for some of those guys or girls, whoever wasn't able to
yeah,
come for this one. But yeah, I mean, he's gonna pick. I hear he's talking about Kalen Clark. I heard he
yeah.
said I would have, and he hates LeBron. I heard he would have LeBron if LeBron wanted to play. Um, I mean, he's a businessman. He'll do whatever will draw views and bring in money. And it's going to bring in a lot of money because this one brought in a lot of money. So yeah, we'll see. It was fun.
Yeah, who did he throw an invite to? It was Caitlin Clark, and there was another. It was another female, big female. I can't remember who he said, but
I don't remember either.
yeah, he's like, that they've already accepted, I guess. But um, I don't want to see Duke out there. I don't know. You know, um, I
It
guess
was
it's entertaining, but I mean,
it was good entertainment. I like how it wasn't just all great golfers or whatever. It was a fluctuation and they balanced it out pretty well. Yeah, it was good. It was good invitation. And shout out to
but
Brad and Beef and Francis for the
what was
win.
the viewership on that?
Dude, it was huge. It was
Bigger,
huge.
bigger than like any golf tournament.
Huge.
Yeah,
I think it was like across the four, I think it was like 20 million views
yeah.
through those 4 or 5 videos. I think it was like 20 or 30 million views, plus all the socials and stuff too. Like it was huge. So
So
kudos to them. Shout out to
yeah,
Barstool and Bob Does Sports for organizing that because that was a
no,
hell of an event.
and that's a tandem that you wouldn't think that would work well, I guess. But yeah, I guess
Well,
you know.
Bobby used to do stuff with Barstool before
Yeah,
he did
they
BDS.
did do some episodes before, huh? Some golf
Yeah,
things with
but
them.
even before the Bob Does Sports, Bob was involved with Barstool or guys that were
Was he?
involved Barstool before. Yeah. So yeah, pretty crazy.
So all right. And I think that was it. I think I had for
Well, we didn't talk about this, but MLB Hall of Fame candidates. Well, did you have any gotta be betters? That was probably it, right?
no, just the Jamar Chase one was the
Yeah. Okay.
my main one on that one. So yeah.
Yeah, but they announced new Hall of Fame candidates for this year, the new first times. Some good guys on there. Cole Hamels, Ryan Braun, Alex Gordon, Shin-Soo Choo, Edwin, Hunter Pence, Matt Kemp, Rick Porcello, Daniel Murphy, Howie Kendrick, Nick Markakis, and Gio Gonzalez. Of that, what is
Yeah,
that? Of that 12, I don't see any of them getting
I
in.
don't see anyone
I
getting.
think best chance is probably Cole Hamels, Alex
Yeah,
Gordon, but that's probably it. I don't see like Ryan Braun's not getting in for sure. Um,
no, because he got busted. So
Twice, yeah, that's not happening. I even though I'd love it, Hunter's not getting in. I don't see it. Shinsu, I
Hunter
don't think
was
is getting in.
good, but I mean, was he a Hall of Famer? I don't
That's what I'm
know.
saying. I don't know if he's going to be a Hall of Famer. 2 World Series, but I don't see it. Shinsu, until Shohei was the all-time home run leader for Asian-born players, but I still don't think he'll get in.
Yeah, when I saw that list, it was like no one jumped out me saying, "Okay, first ballot." You know,
No, which is good.
um,
Let's save space for the contemporary Hall of Fame and get those guys in. I don't think it
yeah, I don't think it
clashes,
has
but
to be a thing where everyone has, someone has to get in, this year. Um,
no. And then there's like the re-up of certain guys like
yeah, yeah.
Beltran, Bobby Abreu, Dustin Pedroia, Andrew
Beltran's
Jones.
a Beltran's a tricky one.
He's not going to get in, but he should get in.
That's I don't know. There's definitely some play for him that I could see, but then I could see on the other hand why you wouldn't,
They're
right?
not going to get him in. Yeah, they're
Um,
not going to get him in with his. What wasn't he rumored for steroids in the first place? Anyways, I thought his
yeah, I
name was
mean,
floated
but
around at the
again, he
time,
was never,
but he never got busted.
never
But then
got
there was the
busted.
cheating
But
thing.
then there was the whole cheating scandal.
That's not gonna work. So I don't know, man. I mean, but the thing is, like Carlos Beltran, one of the best switch hitting players we've ever had.
Yeah, when you're talking switch hitters, I mean, you're talking, you know,
World
Chipper
Series champion,
Jones,
like
Carlos Beltran. I
Mickey
mean,
Mantle, and that's
he's up there.
pretty much it, dude.
You know,
Like Beltram
um,
was all world. So I think he should get in. He won't get in. And Andrew Jones, I think will get in finally.
you think he'll
Um,
get in?
yeah, and he should. He should absolutely get in. He should have got in last year, I thought, but now
What
I
was
think
his
he'll find.
percentage last year? Do you
I think it was like
remember?
68 or something, or
So he's probably pretty
63 or
close,
something.
huh?
Yeah, so he's close. So I
I
think
don't
he'll get in.
know. Does he have the number? I mean, again, was he a great Hall of Famer or was he a very good outfielder?
Dude, Andrew Jones was all world. First of all, he's one of the best defensive center fielders ever. Because what did he win? 10 gold gloves? And then on top of that, yeah, hit almost 2,000 hits, 400 home runs. And then I think he what was a stolen base, 152 stolen bases. But
But
I
see,
don't
you
know,
missed
dude.
that metric of 3,000 hits and 500 home runs. You missed the automatics, right?
Yeah, but I think 430 home runs and 10 gold gloves probably at center field probably gets you in or should. I mean, he was all world, dude.
He was just on a great Braves team
He
for a
came up on a
long
great
time.
Braves team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd really have to like compare him to other ones that are in and see where they stack up. Because just watching him play, I never like, oh, he's a Hall of Famer. But I just thought he was very good.
He had some big seasons though, dude. He
You
had
know,
some real big seasons. Yeah, I mean, playing a prime position like that too, I think Drew probably gets in.
mm.
But I don't think like Jimmy Rollins will get in. Obviously, A-Rod and Manny won't get in, even though they
Why do
should.
you think Jimmy Rollins wouldn't get in?
I don't think he did. I think he was a great player too at the time, but I don't think he sustained it in the same way that like some of these other shortstops that have gone in, or in the same way as even like someone like Andrew Jones. Um, Jimmy did a lot of great things too, though. But I don't know. Was Jimmy also ever the best shortstop in the game during his time? I don't think so. Like I would have taken Jeter. I would have taken the Jimmy come after A Rod. I think Jimmy came after A Rod. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would have ever given it to Jimmy.
See, I don't know. He's another one where I'd have to dig up his
Did win an MVP though.
stats.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, I'd have to dig up his stats and
2,500 hits, 230 home runs, 470 stolen bases, and a World
so I mean,
Series.
if you look at it, he's closer than Jones, right?
From a hits and stolen base
Hits
perspective,
and
but that's
stolen
it.
bases, right? Yeah.
That's it. I mean, if J Roll gets in, like I love him. 4 gold gloves. I love him, but or loved him. Actually, I hated him. But um, yeah, I don't know. I think if you're not gonna let Andrew Jones in, you can't let Jimmy Roll.
Well, I'm not saying Andrew Jones doesn't get it because I mean, if you're at 68, you're probably within 2 years maybe of getting in for sure. For some reason, again, I don't know. And this is kind of pisses me off on the whole Hall of Fame thing. Anyway, is like either you are or you aren't. Why in 5 years are you in now, but you weren't 5 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 2 years ago? Why are we waiting for 68% to get to 75%? If he's going to get 75%, just put him in. You know?
Yeah, they put so much weight on the first ballot thing, right? On the first
Yeah,
ballot title.
it just absolutely just pisses me off about and it's the other thing is like they're going to put people in the Hall of Fame that after they die, right? Just so they don't get the whole privilege of the whole atmosphere and the whole every the benefits of being Hall of Famer when they're
We talked
alive.
about before.
So
Barry and
yeah,
Roger. They'll
so
get
it's
that.
just that shit just pisses me off. Is again, you're a Hall of Famer after you retired, right? So nothing's going to change. It's not like your stats are going to change. You know, if so, I mean, when you played and you retire, and if the what is it, 5 years, when you're eligible, I mean, if you're eligible in 5 years, you should be a Hall of Famer. Why?
Hmm.
Why is it 10 years? It's just that shit just pisses me off. So
Yeah, I think it's weird, but Yeah, those are the only ones that I saw. Like I said, Manny, A-Rod, K-Rod, they're not getting in. Especially not A-Rod, especially not Manny, even though I firmly believe they should.
Yeah, Manny's another one of those guys, man. If they let those guys in, I mean, did Manny ever get Manny got popped, right?
Manny got popped,
Manny got popped,
but
but I mean, you're talking what RBIs,
World Series RBIs, 500
hits,
home runs. He
home
was
runs.
probably, I
So
mean, the fielding wasn't there, but
yeah, the fielding or the throwing was not there.
but I think
He
there's
was,
no question he was
but
one of the scariest hitters
oh
at
yeah,
that time. Um,
for a long period of time.
and some of the best pimp jobs you will ever
Oh
see from a
yeah,
home run either.
just a yeah. I mean, just crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We can go on about this forever and ever. We've
Yeah,
kind of talked about it last episode about, the A-Rods and everyone else is just like, Manny's got the numbers to back it up. But I mean,
for sure, Manny's got the numbers to
so
back it up.
yeah.
But
But all right. I think that's it. So last episode, well, we put our first episode up on um YouTube. So that one got up. It was a little delayed because I was traveling last week. So sorry, everyone, but it got up there. I saw that it's got one view so far. So hopefully that'll start climbing. So I changed the thumbnail on there too. And so hopefully um, those guys that followers that want to watch us live or watch us doing the podcast, you can now see us instead of just listen to us. But for the 250 downloads, views, we appreciate all you guys on that one. So hopefully we can, double that, triple that, and then get to 250,000 at some point, and yeah, keep this thing going. But yeah, if you have any things that you guys want to talk about, again, we're anti-politics, anti-NASCAR on this one. So sorry, but
I'm not sorry.
yeah. But yeah, if there's anything else that you guys want us to go over or talk about, feel free to reach out, let us know. But you got anything else? All right, gang. Peace out.